First and goal. Into the end zone. Walking in. David Montgomery for the touchdown. Can he get into the end zone? Yes, he can. Jacobs for the touchdown. Backs up. Throws. Touchdown to Gibbs.
To the outside in the flat. He had no chance of turning around. That is.
Delayed blitz. The pass to the end zone. Kraft. Touchdown.
And he put a lot of heat on that. Really good blockers. Had some drops that time. Looked it in. Great.
They go in a hurry to avoid any defensive changes, and working his way is Josh Jacobs, fighting his way into the end zone. St. Brown is in the backfield. The pass is caught for the touchdown. Tim Patrick. Jacobs in there. Touchdown Green Bay, and they have the lead again. Followed Myers and Jenkins, the center, and the left guard, and back and forth we continue to go. Play fake to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Tim Patrick again.
On the near side, coming off a monster performance. Here's Winston throwing on the run, and he's got him. That was Judy for the touchdown. Garrett's back out there. Here's the handoff. Harris is in for the Steeler touchdown. Second and 5. Wilson has it, throws it, got the touchdown. Van Jefferson.
I think it is a matter of time because you got a great deep ball thrower with a guy who's done that throughout his career.
Second and 10. Down the middle. He's got him. It's Freiermuth for the touchdown.
That's a big time throw right here by Russell Wilson. I mean, this is why you pulled the trigger.
5.5 minute drive to this point. Winston, end zone bound, and it's caught by Njoku.
You talked about how it...
Miller in the backfield on first down and goal. Now Kamara in motion. The give is to Miller, hopping to the edge, and Miller inside the 5, still driving, pushing the pile all the way to the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. 32 yards later, it's first down and 10 at the 11. Carr to throw again, wide open and into the end zone. Untouched, Juwan Johnson. And the Saints jump out on top 13-3.
This team has the most 10-plus play, 5-minute-plus drives.
First and goal, Tracy the carry to the goal line, and he is stopped short. Second and goal inside the 1 for the Giants.
And you got to punch it in. You know, you can't let this clock tick away right now. In a 2-possession game, you've got your 3 timeouts, you've got the 2-minute warning, but you can't waste time here at the 1-yard line.
Now a little confusion here. Officials stop it.
Touchdown.
And they've called it a touchdown.
Hill caught one for 11. Achane a catch and run of 14. Waddle for 20. And a couple penalties on the Jets. Second and goal. Achane knifing. Touchdown. The Miami Dolphins have taken the opening drive 70 yards and gotten a 2-yard touchdown run to Wilson. Davis. Nice block inside, and he's in for 6. Joe Tippmann, the center. One of a couple important blocks. 17-yard touchdown run. With the first and goal. Rodgers caught, touchdown. Jets have got the lead back. Davante Adams on a 3-yard touchdown pass by Aaron Rodgers. That was number 79, including the playoffs, beating Kohu.
Well, Wilson to the outside, just running a fade to clear it out. Davante Adams with an easy out route against Kohu. Looks like Jets are going man-to-man. They got everybody near the line of scrimmage.
4th and goal. To the end zone. Caught, touchdown. Hill.
Side, it causes, watch how DJ Reed passes it off. So now all of a sudden you got Tyreek Hill on a safety. So you got that matchup. You switched it from corner.
Good time. To the end zone. Got it. Smith. Touchdown. The Dolphins win.
Jonnu Smith lined up on the far right. He works his way all the way across the field. Give protection the credit for giving Tua time and for Jonnu Smith the time to get all the way across the field. Jonnu Smith had no catches in regulation. In overtime, 3 catches and the game winner.
Tagovailoa 2 touchdown passes, including the game winner, 331 through the air.
They give it to Bigsby. Trying the left side. At the 5. Stiff arm. Touchdown. The tank for 6. And the Jaguars have the lead.
Everything you can do to settle in your veteran quarterback who struggled as of late, especially in front of his former home crowd here in Minnesota, gave him a little bit of a lukewarm reception.
Algiers' first carry is a touchdown run. What a start for Atlanta. Tyler Algier plunges over the right side for the score.
And this is the best he's looked in a couple weeks with the ball in his hand.
Said nobody's been harder on him than his mom has. She said, I'm glad they sat you down because you look like you needed it, son. Darnold given time. Arm was hit as he let it go. Addison adjusted and finds... 3rd down and 6. They will have to snap it before the 2-minute warning. Bringing pressure. It's picked up. Darnold, end zone. Jefferson, touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his first touchdown in 2 months. Third down and 8. See what call he sends in here. Falcons bringing pressure. Darnold in trouble. Sam Darnold keeps it alive. Darnold on the run. Open man. Coverage blown. Walk-in touchdown. Justin Jefferson. A team that has London and Mooney and Pitts. It's McLeod, 7 catches, and now it's number 7 into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta.
Now he goes in motion. Now look, Terrell's on the outside.
Darnold lets it rip for Addison at the pylon. Touchdown Minnesota. 2nd and goal. Darnold looking for his 5th touchdown pass of the day. Addison gets his 3rd.
Well, maybe they were better off taking the penalty. They just
Jones on 3rd down. Finds some room. Finds the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. Putting the finishing touches on this one.
Watch it again right here.
Brotherly shove, looking for Hurts, looking for the end zone. And as it has so many times, it works. The 1-yard touchdown run for Jalen Hurts to take the lead.
Expect some crossers in man-to-man potentially.
Young outside, they score. It's a touchdown to Tommy Tremble. It's Hurts. It's a blitz. It gets picked up. It's a throw. It's a touchdown. It's Devontae Smith.
And the Eagles jump back out in front. Timeout. They still have 2 shots to get it to the end zone here. Right back to Hubbard, and this time he'll walk in for the touchdown, and the Panthers. It is Hurts. Dancing, firing, scoring. It's a touchdown to Calcaterra, and Philadelphia takes the lead on his first NFL touchdown.
We have to get Bucky a t-shirt deal. This is Baker throwing towards the end zone. It's caught. McMillan. Touchdown. Baker Mayfield, cash money. McMillan was open, and he hit him in stride.
Watch Mayfield. He's going to fake just a quick little hitch. And you see the corner out there, Jack Jones. It looks like there's a safety help over the top. They will always take a shot to the split receiver to the right out here. It's Mike Evans.
Baker looked in that direction. Instead, he goes over the middle. Sidearm delivery. Touchdown. Rachaad White. Certainly looked good at the first vantage point.
Yep. That's 2 impressive drives by Tampa Bay. It's whatever Liam Cohen, the offensive coordinator, is calling, they are executing. Watch play action on this play.
O'Connell on the keeper, trying to push him into the end zone. Kanai Mauga, now they say touchdown. Mauga was the lead blocker in the I formation as the fullback, and the Raiders cash in on the second takeaway to get their first points. Mayfield goes underneath, gets it to McMillan, and he is going to stroll in for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
Opening drive of the day for the Cardinals. Interaction at 6-6 on the year. Play fake, Murray looking for it all. Downfield, catch made. Michael Wilson, touchdown! Big play! First possession of the day, 42 yards. Early mistake from Murray. Seattle looking to take advantage. Ball is inside the 20. Smith deals. End zone, open, touchdown! Smith and Jigba with the score. Seahawks take the lead. They send Charbonnet in motion. Give it to him. Charbonnet cuts it for the touchdown. Seahawks add to their lead. I don't know how many organized football leagues there are for 3-year-olds. That was news to me. On a give, Charbonnet. First down and more. Charbonnet turning on the Jets. Charbonnet takes it to the house. Touchdown, Seahawks. 51 yards. Charbonnet going the distance. 3rd and goal. Shotgun. Murray. Underhand toss for the touchdown. Conner on the receiving end. Cardinals very much alive.
Here they go, following the timeout. Purdy looking end zone. He throws. Touchdown. Jawan Jennings. First and goal. Dorendo. He's in. Touchdown.
Or do you bracket off the zones where Brock Purdy has been killing them?
3rd down and 4. Jennings. Second touchdown of the day. All-time leading receiver in NFL history enjoying the action. 3rd and goal. Williams throws, corner of the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Rome Odunze. First and goal into the end zone. Dorendo, his second touchdown today.
Now he's one of his go-to guys. Him and Keenan Allen on the same page. So there's a lot to build on for the Bears offensively.
2nd and 8 to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Odunze, his second. here in the second half. There's Taylor up the middle. Touchdown. Patrick Taylor.
Kyron Williams walks in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They'll try it again on a 3rd and goal. Allen goes quicker this time. Got a decent push. Is he in? There's a penalty too, so hold on. Still no signal. Now a signal he's in, but let's see what the flag is.
Answer. And again, you just give it to your big 240-pound quarterback with a little extra push.
Pressure and it's blocked. Look at this. It's sitting on the ground. Can the Rams pick it up? They do, and they're going to score. It's Hunter Long for 6.
You've got Hummel with the pick. They're trying to free McCullough, and Hummel is relentless. Pulls the ball right off of the punter's foot. And then you got Hunter Long, the scoop and score. Hello, Coach McVay. You need that today. I would count on that high level of play from Amari Cooper coming out as the season goes.
Set up a screen. Johnson, great block. Uses it well. First down and more. It's going to be a touchdown. Ty Johnson. They give it to Nakua, left side. He scores anyway. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Little pitch. Williams gonna get there. In for the touchdown. Allen, pressure, gets rid of first down. Shakir, room to run. He splits defenders. Shakir on his feet and he scores. Oh my! 51 yards.
Not much fancy here about this route. It's just Shakir over the ball, and there is nobody in the screen. And he gets almost 25, 30 yards into the defense before any.
Another third. Stafford looking end zone. Cup. He's got it. Touchdown Rams. Douglas is down, but first this ridiculous catch.
Unbelievable. Cup going up off the knee. Oh, why use 2 hands when I use my thigh board? What a catch. Again, zone defense. He runs right up the seam, which is the inside edge of the numbers. Stafford, the veteran quarterback that he is, look at his eyes. He knows what he's got. Look right, hold the safety, and just rip a dot. A+.
They're going to go Josh Allen with a push to push him on and in, and he's up for the touchdown. Rams send a blitz. Allen sees it. Floats one forward for the touchdown. Mac Hollins.
Mac Hollins, one of the most unselfish players. This is called a slot fade. It's a vertical route, one-on-one with Lake, and a absolute A+.
They blitz. Stafford sees it. Nakua gets a block. He might go. Nakua scores. Touchdown Rams. Allen sneaking it again. This time, is he in? Yes. Touchdown Buffalo with 55 seconds left. And now multiple penalties well after this play. What'll happen here? Mahomes first and goal. Touchdown DeAndre Hopkins. Looking for a touchdown to get close. Run inside. Edwards to the end zone. Chargers touchdown. Herbert waiting, firing, touchdown, Quentin Johnston, and the Chargers have roared back, a point away from the lead. Here we go.
On 4th, end zone, Lamb, touchdown, Dallas. Let's make sure he caught it on his way out. Yep. On second down, Chase is in for the touchdown. Front corner of the end zone.
Boy, watch when Burrow turns this ball loose to Jamar Chase. This is the anticipation that I'm talking about. That ball's being thrown now, and Chase isn't even out of the break. These guys are on the same page constantly, and you just simply cannot defend that. As tight a coverage as that was by Deron Bland, there's just nothing you can do about it when you're turning the ball loose. It televises at night.
Agree. Here's Brown down the sideline, and we'll have to wait. He took out the official. He's in there.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
I think he's in.
Yeah, Joe, if he is in, they can give him a touchdown if he scores it. If he scores with taking less than 2 steps, and it looks to me like he does, I think they might make this a touchdown.
Second down, rush. Good protection. Wide open, and a flag on the play. Cooks is in for the score.
Locked up in man coverage. I thought maybe Cooks got a push, but you see the grab there, the tug on the jersey, and Cooks just does an outstanding job of playing through that contact and creating separation and giving Rush a place to go with the ball.
Tell you what, with this revamped offensive line, 1:10 left. Burrow, sideline, Chase, spin. There he goes. Jamar Chase.
Not catching him.
Touchdown, Bengals. Got his second of the night, 40 yards for the go-ahead points.
Yeah, they bring 5 on the rush, and you're one-on-one outside. Deron Bland, he's in soft coverage and just overruns it.